Welcome all. This is Jaydeep here from the channel Spiritual Awakening. Today is a very special day for all of us. It's International Yoga Day, and we all are very enthusiastic in practicing bringing yoga in our life, right? To have a better life, better harmony, health, mind, body, and soul. This particular initiative was started by our beloved PM Narendra Modi almost 10 years back, and now it has become a global phenomena, right? We look forward to it. So, thanks to him, yoga is a very old practice from India which was given shape, formulated by our rishis and munis from the Vedic ages. And all of us know to a certain extent degree what yoga is. Today still I'm going to discuss little bit more in depth what yoga is, what is overall framework is there, and how it can help us in our life. If you have not subscribed to my channel, so I will request you all to subscribe it to get more interesting videos. So as we know that today is International Yoga Day, 21st June, and we are all practicing it, and we are trying to improve our health, body, mind, soul, harmony. Normally, yoga by our rishis, it meant that it is the ultimate goal is union with the higher soul, higher consciousness. Most of the time, if we understand, if we see that we mainly mean yoga as a physical activity, physical exercise, so that we can keep our body healthy. And if you see in this picture, there are a lot of different postures are there, and normally we understand these postures, practicing these stresses, these exercises as yoga. But the point is that this is not whole of yoga. It is a component of the whole framework of yoga, and this is only one part, right? If we are doing certain kind of stresses and then exercise, physical exercise, this is one of the part to keep the body, keep this container healthy, better, fitter, right? So we'll try to understand what is this framework, or the superset of this. If it is a subset, these asanas are subset of a superset, then we'll try to see and understand what is that superset is, right? वो superset क्या है? अगर आसना subset होता है, ये one of the component अगर है, तो what is that superset, right? Now, as you all know that our Vedic rishis has delved into this subject of yoga from long time. I think people say 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 years back, they were figuring out better way of living, connecting with the nature and the higher soul. They come up with a lot of practices, lot of discoveries they have done. And one of the prominent rishi was Patanjali, and he has come up with this framework we call Ashtanga Yoga, right? So this Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, and Samadhi, that is the whole components of this framework which was given by him, right? Our Rishi has given this. This is the component. These are all 8 components, and if we practice this, we can attain what is the goal, right? So if we see over here this in this picture, asana is one of the component. When we term yoga, it is one of the component. It is one of the subset of this whole framework, which comprises of these 8 components: yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, right? We'll try to see very one-liner of each, that what does that mean to fulfill the complete understanding of the yoga. Goal is to attain a better life, right? Not only physical level, there is something beyond the sensory level, consciousness, हायर कॉन्शियसनेस में हम पहुंच सकते हैं, we can as a human being we can do this, right? तो वो जो गोल है उसको अटेंड करने के लिए दिस अष्टांग योगा कैन हेल्प अस. Now yama and niyama is one of the practices. Two practices are there which our Vedic rishis has told. Patanjali said this is for disciplining ourselves. We conduct with ourselves first and then also with outer side, outer world, right? So we are always communicating, we are always in exchange. हम हमेशा हमारे खुद के साथ और दूसरे के साथ भी always in exchange. And there is a reaction and action and reaction. ये हमेशा हो रहा है हमारे साथ, right? And then we react and different situation arises out of this. To have a proper balance, Patanjali has guided to practice yama and niyama. It is basically certain rules to follow in life. जैसे हम बोलते हैं कि ज़्यादा खाना ठीक नहीं है, ओवर ईटिंग इज़ बैड फॉर हेल्थ, राइट? दिस टाइप ऑफ चीज़ें, देर इज़ अ डिटेल डिस्कशन ओवर देयर, यमा एंड नियमा, बट दिस मेंटेनिंग दिस थिंग्स इज कॉल्ड यमा एंड नियमा, राइट? इंटरनल डिसिप्लिन, एक्सटर्नल डिसिप्लिन. जैसे हम कभी कभी ट्रैफिक ऑन रोड इफ़ यू सी दैट there will be always some signboard saying that don't cross the speed limit, run with 80 kilometer speed or 60 kilometer speed. There is certain discipline, otherwise we will face accident, right, while we are driving or riding bike. Similarly this yama and niyama ये हमें guide करते हैं कैसे हमें conduct करना है with ourselves as well as outside. Asana, as I have seen or we have seen in this previous slide, there are a lot of asanas there to keep our body healthy, because this body is our main foundation, right? It is this body through which we are expressing. अगर ये foundation ही सही नहीं है, strong नहीं है, healthy नहीं है, तो automatically the mind will be weak. All the software inside will be not properly performing, right? We all of us today nowadays use mobiles. We know that if the handset hardware is not good, automatically software also cannot run properly, it will not function properly. Similarly with this human overall package of human being, अगर हार्डवेयर अच्छा नहीं है तो बाकी सॉफ्टवेयर जो है, मन, माइंड, देन बुद्धि, इंटेलेक्ट, दोज थिंग्स विल नॉट बी एबल टू परफॉर्म प्रॉपरली, राइट? और ये जो यहाँ पे 8 कंपोनेंट्स दिया गया है, यमा, नियमा, आसना, प्राणायाम, प्रत्याहार, धारणा, ध्यान, समाधि, these we have to practice, we have to repeatedly practice this cycle by cycle. The last goal is the samadhi, and so in agile project management methodology, those who are project manager or IT industry, we heard about this terminology called agile. We know there is a term called repetition or iteration. बार बार रिपीट करना, एम्पेरिकल, राइट? बार बार जो भी चीज़ कर रहे हैं उसको रिपीट करना, रिपीट करने से आदत बनती है, तो आइटरेशन में करना. सिमिलरली दिस साइकिल हैज़ टू बी प्रैक्टिस. इट इज़ नॉट फॉर ए डे, एवरी डे, राइट? ऑलमोस्ट रेगुलरली यू हैव टू डू दिस. नाउ वी हैव सीन यमा, नियमा, एंड देन आसना, द फिजिकल एक्सरसाइजेस टू कीप मेक द बॉडी हेल्दी, गुड, स्ट्रॉन्ग. प्राणायामा, working with our breathing, because this is what, right? We all the time exchange the Vayu, what we call the Vayu or air, from outside to inside, inside to outside. This is what we are living. The moment it stops, we are a dead body, right? So knowingly, unknowingly, we are inhaling and exhaling, and consciously when do it, then pranayama starts. Consciously, because a lot of time we eat, we do not know what we are eating. We have to eat, we eat it, right? Pranayama helps us to consciously breathe, to take the breathing, oxygen. कोरोना के टाइम में हमने देखा हुआ है, राइट? वी ऑल स्टार्टेड परचेजिंग दैट ऑक्सीमीटर, राइट? उस टाइम पे हमें समझ में पता चला कि हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट ऑक्सीजन इज. इफ इट इज अवेलेबल, easily available, we don't care for it, right? Free gift, so we don't care. So pranayama helps us, makes us understand that how important this exercise of breathing, inhaling, exhaling is, right? So this is one of the component. Pratyahara is basically withdrawing, right? Withdraw करना, हर एक चीज़ कोई भी चीज़ चाहिए उसको लेना है, कोई भी दिमाग में कुछ ख्याल आ गया, एनी थॉट हैज़ कम, आई हैव टू डू इट, आई हैव टू गेट इट, नो, वी हैव टू थिंक, वी हैव टू विड्रॉ. हमेशा हर एक चीज़ें ज़रूरी नहीं होती है. ऑलवेज everything whatever our mind is saying, we have to do it, we have to achieve it, not a right thing, right? We become you know demon by this kind of thought process. जो भी चाहिए वही मिलना चाहिए, right? आसुरिक प्रवृत्तियाँ या डेमोनिक फोर्सेस इंक्रीज विद इन अस, राइट? सो इसलिए our rishis have said that pratyahar is one of the exercise that we should do. अभी आइसक्रीम देख लिया और आइसक्रीम खा लिया, मुझे पता है मुझे मोटापा हो रहा है, मेरे अंदर कोलेस्ट्रॉल ठीक से इंक्रीज हो रही है, हेल्थ इज़ नॉट गोइंग गुड, बट लेकिन मार्केट में जाकर आइसक्रीम खा देख लिया कि कोई खा रहे, अगर मेरे अंदर वो कैपेसिटी नहीं है टू कंट्रोल इट, दिस इज़ नॉट गुड. दिस इज़ व्हाट प्रत्याहार इज़, राइट? कि विड्रॉ इट. अगर सब खा रहे ठीक है, बट फॉर माई हेल्थ not eating is good, right? So that is what is pratyahara, and it can be with anything, right? Any kind of situation where I can withdraw my thought, I can withdraw my action, that is called pratyahara. Practice करना पड़ेगा, you have to practice it every day, right? In every situation, we are surrounded with a lot of practical ground field to exercise those things. That is the beauty of this yoga. You don't need any kind of equipment. You don't have to go to gym, big buildings or something, nothing. You can play it with you, right? Dharana, when by exercising those yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, this inner and outside, this software and the hardware, we make it proper, strong, then gradually the dharana means retention, right? अंदर की शक्तियाँ बढ़ती है, increase होती है, right? धारणा. तो capacity to अंडरस्टैंड द हायर फोर्स, हायर कॉन्शियसनेस तब से बढ़ना चालू होगा. जैसे एक छोटा बच्चा अगर वो अभी एजुकेशन चालू किया है, ही इज स्टार्टिंग और लर्निंग ABCD, डू यू थिंक ही विल अंडरस्टैंड द सब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ PhD और 10+2 और इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज? नो, he or she will not understand those, because these students who have just started learning alphabets, they will not understand this. Same alphabet, black and white, printed on a book or digital media, but they will not understand. They will not understand the concept behind those things. Even a lot of educated people will not understand a lot of subject, though it is written in plain English, because they do not have knowledge of that subject, right? Though I am educated, but if somebody gives me a topic on any subject which I am not, I have not studied it, I have not tried to understand it, I will not understand it because I will not get that. So ये जो धारणा है, ये तब भी होता है जब हम ये यमा, नियमा, आसना, प्रत्याहारा, प्राणायाम ये सारा कर करके प्रैक्टिस करके हमारे अंदर की शक्ति बढ़ाते, तब हमें धारणा और रिटेंशन कैपेसिटी बढ़ती है. एनीवे आजकल व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग कि बिकॉज ऑफ द एक्सेस यूज ऑफ मोबाइल, फेसबुक, Instagram, that little instant gratification और खुशी के लिए हम इतना मोबाइल ये सारे यूज़ करते हैं कि हमारे अंदर रिटेंशन कैपेसिटी कम हो रही है. वी आर लूजिंग दैट पावर कॉल्ड रिटेंशन, राइट? जो धारणा ट्राइंग टू मीन इट, वी आर लूजिंग दैट कैपेसिटी. हमारे अंदर वो रिटेंशन कैपेसिटी नहीं. कोई चीज़, कोई काम एक साथ में बैठ के बहुत देर तक नहीं कर सकते. उधर उधर मन the mind starts diverting in different direction. Sitting in a place for a long time to give attention, a lot of time we are failing. I think a lot of parents, a lot of students are facing this in today's generation, right? You are not able to, मोबाइल में नोटिफिकेशन आ गया तो पहले देखना है, फ़ोन एक बज गया तो वो देखना है, तो यू आर नॉट एबल टू फोकस इट, दैट वो चीज़ें कम हो रही है. वी ऑल नो दिस. So with all these practices, when you start doing it gradually, ये धारणा will increase. This is necessary. Without this, it is very impossible to get into the final stage of yoga. And उसके साथ साथ ध्यान means meditation. Normally, all our sense organs, or if we call human being, our attention, normally if we take it, our attention is from morning to night till we go to sleep, is toward outside world. राइट। हमेशा हमारे नज़र बाहर की तरफ है, हमें बाहर की सुनाई दे रही है, बाहर की चीज़ हम देख रहे हैं, न्यूज़ से देख रहे हैं, सो डिस्टर्बिंग। और लॉट ऑफ टाइम मोस्ट ऑफ द न्यूज़ आर नॉट अच्छे चीज़ें दिखाई नहीं जाता है, हमेशा गलत चीज़ें और बैड थिंग्स आर बीइंग promoted or distributed among us human being, right? It disturbs us. तो कैसे कैसे हम अपने आप को उस चीज़ से रक्षा करें? तो इसीलिए ध्यान और मेडिटेशन इज़ वेरी नेसेसरी एटलीस्ट सम टाइम इन ए डे, राइट। अगर ज़्यादा भी नहीं है तो एटलीस्ट 5 to 10 minutes if we can practice it daily, it increases the power, it is increases the power inside, right? तो इसीलिए ध्यान बहुत ज़रूरी है। और ध्यान हमारे ऋषिज और मुनि से दैट आप ध्यान नहीं कर सकते, यू कांट डू मेडिटेशन। मेडिटेशन होता है प्रैक्टिस करते 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 एक टाइम होती है जब आप बैठोगे तो मेडिटेशन होगा अपने आप से, राइट? तब उसको ध्यान कहा जाता है। अदरवाइज वी आर ट्राइंग मेकिंग एन एफोर्ट टू मेडिटेशन, बट पहले पहले करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज बच्चे को तो ABCD आता नहीं है पहले, या हमें गाड़ी चलाना पहले दिन ही नहीं आता है। वी हैव टू मेक एन कॉन्शियस एफोर्ट टू राइड ए बाइक और कार। रास्ते में निकलेंगे तो पता है कि भाई एक्सीडेंट हो भी सकता है, प्रॉपरली आता नहीं है, बहुत रुक रुक के प्रैक्टिस कर करके। लेकिन एक बार अगर सीख गए, वी लर्न द skill after practicing, then subconsciously we can drive. Similarly, ध्यान पहले पहले होता नहीं है, difficult होता है because the mind is turbulent, a lot of thoughts are working. So when we first sit to do it, it does not allow us to sit quietly for more than 5, 10, 15 minutes, right? लेकिन practice करनी पड़ेगी every day consistently 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. लेकिन करते करते ये mind then gradually becomes tame, राइट? तो ये ध्यान करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, इसीलिए एटलीस्ट सम टाइम इन ए डे टू इन्वेस्ट फॉर सेल्फ। और समाधि इज़ द लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ और लास्ट कंपोनेंट ऑफ दिस ओवरऑल फ्रेमवर्क और साइकिल। we have a lot of ideas, lot of dharanas over that nirvana and moksha and all these things, but हम जब नींद में भी जाते हैं तब हमारे कॉन्शियसनेस जो कॉन्शियसनेस इन द अवेकनिंग स्टेट है, दैट गेट्स मर्ज्ड विद द ओवरऑल कॉन्शियसनेस। हम इसको सबकॉन्शियस, सुपर कॉन्शियस, जो भी बोले, वट एवर वी गिव द नेम, वी गेट रेस्ट ओवर देयर बिकॉज दिस आवर माइंड, टर्बुलेंट माइंड सबसाइड्स एंड वी गेट रेस्ट। नींद भी हमेशा अच्छा नहीं होता है, कभी कभी जो लोग रेस्टलेस है, टेंशन में है, उनको नींद भी बहुत डिस्टर्ब होता है and they don't get that real peace in sleep also, the quality sleep is not good. इसीलिए भी ध्यान बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप बिस्तर में जाओ तो सोने के लिए जाओ, and you are not getting any disturbing kind of sleep, right? But still ये बताया गया है हमारे योगिक शास्त्र में कि नींद भी एक तरह का समाधि है, because you get merged with that, no, not consciously but unconsciously you get merged with that हायर कॉन्शियसनेस। ये भी एक किस्म की समाधि है, इसीलिए नींद को बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस दिया गया है कि नींद अच्छा होना चाहिए, हेल्दी बॉडी के लिए नींद अच्छा होना चाहिए। लेकिन नींद में वी आर नॉट कॉन्शियस अबाउट दैट समाधि। जब हमें समाधि होती है एंड व्हेन वी आर कॉन्शियसली हैविंग द समाधि, तो हमें पता चलता है दैट देयर इज़ अ डिफरेंस हैज हैपेंड, राइट? तो ये अलग सा सब्जेक्ट है। ये इन इंडिया स्पेशली this knowledge has come down from guru to guru, guru to shishya, right? Not talking about people who make business out of this relationship, not at all. It has to be a heart to heart connect, right? But overall, this is the framework which was given by Patanjali about Ashtanga Yoga, right? 8 components are there. There are a lot of books, there might be a lot of videos also. Take it in your life, try to practice, try to understand one component and try to practice in life. That is the main thing. See, आजकल knowledge बहुत ज़्यादा है, but are we implementing in life? Are we practicing it daily? That is the most important. I hope this video will help you to understand that what is the complete gambit or complete framework of yoga. There are a lot of other things. I'm not just saying that this is only thing. There are a lot of other stuff out there. If we go by Vivekananda, then he's talking about, or Krishna in Gita, Gyan Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. There are a lot of other components. These are separate discussion. But when we say that we are trying to practice, we want to get some framework to do it. This Ashtanga Yoga is one of the best framework has been given, and if we practice in life, it really helps. It really helps in our daily life, to have a better and prosperous and harmonious life, right? So yama, niyama, asana is for physical exercises, pranayam definitely for the breathing, then pratyahara because we need control in ourselves, right? Then dharana, we know, all of you know that you might be handling with your children, that how their attention capacity is, even with ourselves also, right? How fickle or how restless our mind has become with time, right? With all those gadgets and all these things. And the last two component, main important thing is dhyana, to practice it daily, and samadhi. So this is the whole framework of yoga. I hope that this discussion will help you and help you to have a better understanding. आपको समझने में help किया होगा. And lastly, what I want to say, that beautiful quote from Rishi Aurobindo. He has said one line and which has touched my heart. योगा कोई अलग सब्जेक्ट या अलग चीज़ नहीं है जीवन से. हम लोग कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ में है कि नहीं है, हम हाउस होल्ड है कि नहीं है, वट एवर वी आर डूइंग, वट एवर आवर प्रोफेशन इज, डजेंट मैटर. हम योगा को जीवन से अलग करके देख नहीं सकते. वी कांट मेक ए डिफरेंट. माइंड ऑलवेज ट्राइज, काफ़ी बार बहुत पुराने समय से ऐसे धारणा दिया गया है कि योगा इज़ ए सेपरेट थिंग्स फ्रॉम लाइफ. हमें अलग से कुछ डिसिप्लिन और कुछ नियम मान के चलना है, जहाँ से जीवन से अलग थलग होकर करना पड़ता है. नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. ऋषि अरविंद हैज़ वेरी नाइसली सेड इट आउट दैट ऑल लाइफ इज़ योगा. मीन्स अब हमारे दिन का हर एक काम योगा हो सकता है. All the activities, every activity, from starting from sleep to waking up to sleep, every activity, whatever we do, either eating, either driving a car, either talking to somebody, either working in office or at home, or even sweeping and swapping our floors, houses, cleaning our house, every activity, if we properly understand, can become yoga. And that's what he has said, that all life is yoga, right? Thank you all. Thank you very much. I have given my WhatsApp number and email ID over here. Any query or you want to connect me, please do that and subscribe to the channel for more videos to come. Thank you for giving your time and listening to this. Give suggestion, put your comments. Thank you very much. And have a nice day. Have a great International Yoga Day. Thank you very much. See you.